Hello, this is RSN8887 and today I want to show you a fun little Amiga game I have discovered just 2 days ago called Titanic Blinky. And my plan is to do a Let's Play to show you this game and make some commentary, tell you about it. I will be playing here on the MiSTer FPGA with my Competition Pro joystick. And as always, I will play without any cheats or trainers. I practiced the game yesterday and evening and the day before, and I think I can finish it. So the game is called Titanic Blinky for the Amiga 500. It was a budget title at the time from England. It came out in 1991. The label was Zeppelin. You could buy this, I think, pretty cheap in your local game stores back in the day. I never knew this game when I was a kid, so I just discovered it 2 days ago. And I just thought it's kind of fun. The game is a flip screen platformer or action adventure in the spirit of these old games like Treasure Island Dizzy or maybe even Jet Set Willy, Manic Miner, and so on. Here's the title screen.
Zeppelin Platinum proudly present Titanic Blinky.
And here is the real title screen. Ian Copeland did the game programming. 1991 Zeppelin games. The story is that there's this evil tycoon who has captured a scientist, and you are Blinky, the secret agent ghost who has to go on the Titanic because that's where the evil tycoon is hiding. And this will be the end boss in the game, is this evil tycoon. The ship's captain is shown here as well, Rocky Appleseed. Professor Frobisher doesn't appear in the game. He was captured by the evil tycoon. No clue who this guy is. Okay, I'll just start the game now. So what I really kind of like this game, it didn't get good reviews back in the day. So I'm this cute little ghost and I'm here. I was parachuted onto the Titanic. My goal is to destroy this evil tycoon who's hiding here on the Titanic. So I'm this ghost, I can jump, and the jumping mechanic here is the whole controls are very tight. So as soon as you press move your joystick, as soon as you do something, you react immediately. You can jump and control yourself while jumping. I like this much more than Treasure Island Dizzy, where the jumping is very slow and kind of annoying. So this is different here, even though the rest of the game reminds me a lot of Treasure Island Dizzy. So you can shoot, which is also fun, and you can just hold the button to do automatic auto-fire. There are these items you have to collect. So this is a game of exploration. So sometimes these shells, these items will appear underneath these shells, and you can see here these are musical notes. So the first task in the game is to collect all these musical notes. And now, this is also what I like, is the flip screen nature of this game. So you jump, you move out of a room, and you find the next room. And each room, you can kind of practice and learn by heart, because each room is always like, the monsters always appear in the same places. There's no randomness in this game. Apart from the items are randomized. So I can jump up here and explore here a little bit, and there I find another item, and there is another musical note. So the way this works is you pick up the items by pressing down. You move with the direction, up is jump, and then holding the button is just auto-fire. So I can jump here to the left. So what I did is, I found out about this game 2 days ago, and I just practiced a bunch the last 2 evenings. And this is exactly the type of game that I like, because you can learn the whole thing by heart. So I practiced, I died many times, I found something, died again, started over from the beginning until now. I know pretty much the whole game in my memory by heart. It's not so big. So notice that sometimes there are these bombs that come out of these shells, and the bombs will kill you almost instantly. So you always have to be careful not to be too close to one of these bombs. And where the bombs appear is random every time you restart the game. The bombs will be in different locations. This shell might be a bomb. It's a bomb, so it's good that I'm far away from it. These snails cannot be destroyed, so I have to jump over them. So I think in the time when this came out, 1991, this was already kind of a retro title, a throwback to the older days of ZX Spectrum action adventures. Here is the captain. You can see him sitting in there. I think I like this a lot, that you can see the captain there, but you can't get in there yet. There's a wall blocking your access, so you have to go the other way. You can see on the bottom, there's my energy. Every time I touch an enemy, my energy will go down. On the bottom left, there's kind of a progress indicator, which right now just shows the Titanic picture. I also have 3 lives down there. My score is shown. And on the bottom right is a picture of myself, which becomes important later, because later on in the game, you will get new powers, and then your picture will change to show you those powers. This sound, you hear this whoop, that means you're losing some health. The weird thing is, at first, this game seemed super hard to me. But once you practice the rooms a little bit, it becomes actually quite doable. I think I can finish it today. I finished it yesterday for the first time. Yesterday evening, I beat the boss for the first time. So I will go up here. That wasn't good. Something hit me there. Oh, these things. Okay. What I also like is there's some animations in the background. You see these ropes there on the platforms. They are moving a bit. Or the stars, they are shining a bit. My little ghost Blinky is moving his feet. Here the flag is moving in the wind, so we have some animations. It's okay. It's not running in 50 or 60 FPS. There is some. The frame rate is not perfect, but I think it's good enough. So what happened here is, because I collected all these musical notes in this screen, I can kind of deliver them. So I have delivered my musical notes, and you see on the bottom left now a music sheet is appearing, and it's not complete. You see on the bottom there's a little bit missing, so that means I have to search around for more musical notes and then come back to this screen. This is something I had to figure out, because the manual doesn't tell you anything about this. The manual just tells you there is an evil tycoon you have to defeat, and that's it. So the fact that you have to deliver musical notes to these chimneys on the ship is something you just kind of have to figure out yourself. That's, I think, what makes this game a bit of an action-adventure. It's an exploration and kind of action-adventure game with a lot of platforming, of course. So this might be another bomb. I have to make sure I don't touch these bombs, because they almost instantly kill you. There, another musical note. I think I have all the musical notes now. And here, I can already see that there's something inside the Titanic that I want to get into, but there's a wall, I can't get there. So what I will do now is I will go back and deliver my musical notes to the chimney screen, and then a door will open there. The wall will open. So that's kind of the first little puzzle in the game to figure that out. The controls are very responsive. You can just kind of run through this game. Now the sound that you heard, that means a door has opened. And you can see on the bottom left, the musical sheet is now complete and says musical note equals key. So that was a hint that now a door is open somewhere. So I will go back down here, and you see now here the door is open. Now I can enter the Titanic interior, and hopefully I can get to the captain, to the captain's room. There are still some bombs, so here is some candy I will collect for points. Get some score, you know, there's a score in this game as well. You can try to get a high score. And I think this one, if I remember correctly, this one here is the first new item. This is the diving goggles. Now you can see on the bottom right, I got the diving goggles. This is the first of 3 items I need to be able to go underwater. Here is the next item I need to go underwater. This is, you see now I have a little, it's a propeller to allow me to move underwater. And here, there are some platforms that disappear underneath. Okay. So I do a few things when I try to play these games. One of them is I try to not look at any spoilers. Oh no, I died. The spikes will kill me instantly. I only have 2 lives left. One of the things I do is I try to not see any spoilers or walkthroughs, so I can have this kind of joy of exploring the game myself. And I also don't use any save states or so I force myself, when I lose all my lives, to start from the beginning again, just like when you would play the game back then in the day without trainers, because that's also how you learn the game. By redoing it over and over again, you get better and better. So here now I'm in the captain's room, and down here is the last item I need, the oxygen bottle. Now I have the oxygen, so now I have everything I need to go underwater. And here I will just shoot, because these enemies, some of the enemies come back when you go back into the same room. So I have to go back here, and then I will let myself just fall into the water on the side of the Titanic ship here. But now I have the equipment, so I just fall down here, and if I didn't have these items here, I would have died. Now I can go to the right, and you see this is the room, the final boss room. Look at that, that's the final boss. And it's good to see this room here. I can't go in there yet, but I can see on the bottom right of the room, notice there is this yellow device with these wires. That tells me that there's a yellow teleport there that will bring me to the boss. Now there's a little fun diving sequence. On the bottom left, the progress indicator now shows me I have to collect pieces of a handle for a door. These yellow things I'm collecting here, those are pieces of the door handle that allows me to open a door to get back into the Titanic from a different place. These yellow things, I have to collect those. Here I can go on the very top to avoid these enemies. I can't shoot anymore when I'm diving, and my oxygen always goes lower with time. Okay, this is just a matter of timing. Just have to wait a bit until I can go past these. And I can see another oxygen bottle there, so I will go to the right. I will try to go here to grab new oxygen, because my oxygen was already low. You see, I'm completing the circular door graphics on the bottom left there. I have half of the yellow items. There's another one. I need those items to get back into the ship. I like how there's little oxygen bubbles above me. It's a kind of a silly, simple little game, but so much fun also to try to figure out where to go, in which sequence to explore the rooms. I forgot where I have to go here. I think there's a path. So in the middle, here there's a path. It's a little bit of a maze. Where's the next path? Okay, that was correct. This will work. I just have to wait. This little sprite is so cute too. This little ghost, he's sitting there with his snorkel. And his little diving mask. Oh, that took some of my life, some of my health. So now I'm on the other side of the Titanic. And here is the last item I needed. You can see on the bottom left, it turned green now. That little light there is green. I have all the handle pieces to open this door. So I go up here. Now I can open this door. Now I'm kind of inside the nicer part of the ship. There's artwork hanging on the wall. And here is another major puzzle in the game. So this took me a while to figure out. What happens here is we have 4 teleporters. A red one, a blue one, a yellow one, and a green one. The yellow one is the one I want to use last, because that's the one that takes me to the final boss. But I cannot shoot the final boss yet. I still need to collect the better weapon to fight him. So I want to use the other teleporters. I will start with the green one. The way these teleporters work, you just have to try out a few things. So notice there are these things, they are mirrors. So I can shoot these things and rearrange the mirrors. When I first saw the screen, I was like, I had no clue. What is going on here? What is this? So I shoot this. You see, it's like a prism. And above me, you can see there's a laser gun. So when I activate the laser gun, the laser shot will hit this prism like a mirror and bounce down. So now I adjust this one. This is a bit hard to hit. So it can go down, and I adjust this one as well to allow the shot from the laser gun to go straight down. And that will then activate the teleporter, the green one now. So, turns out I have to go onto the teleporter, and then there's this countdown which will start the laser gun. So I will just stand here and wait. And now I'm being teleported, and this is something I don't understand. Now I'm suddenly changed into a piece of cake. But otherwise, I just have to finish this sequence now. I'm in the kitchen here. I have to avoid all the enemies. And that was not good. I only have 1 life left. So I have to be more careful. I will still collect the fruit. Avoid the enemies. So I will not collect those fruit. It's too dangerous. I will go here. Don't ask me why I was changed into a piece of cake. 0 lives left. Oh, okay, I will collect those fruit. Just a bunch of timing here. But the jumping mechanics in this game are very responsive and fun. There's some more fruit. I will avoid this owl, and I think I'm almost at the end of this little sequence here of rooms, of the kitchen sequence. And there is that's the bullet I will use for my gun. So I want that. You see now on the bottom right, my little icon of myself there has a bullet next to it. That means I have collected this piece that I will need to defeat the final boss. Now I have to avoid this enemy. I did it. That was good. And here is also a difficult jump. I made it. And then I will teleport back. Okay. So now I have to use the blue teleporter. And one of those mirror holders is broken now. The blue ones, they will break when the laser bullet hits them. So I'm not allowed to use that one again. If I do, I will die. So I have to find a new way. You see, some of the arrangements are still okay. These are all okay. But one of them is broken now. So to use the blue teleporter, I will just make this one a pass-through. Like that. Then I will make this one a mirror that bounces the bullet down. And then I make these ones pass-throughs. But keep in mind that those blue arrangements that I'm using now will become destroyed when the laser bullet hits them. So I think this looks good. So I will use the blue teleporter. Now I'm in another part of the ship and I have turned into the superhero. Don't ask me why. In the kitchen I turned into a piece of cake. Here I'm turning into a superhero. Being a superhero is nice because it allows you to jump on some of the enemies' heads to destroy them. Like these ones, I can now jump on their heads. Oh, I can't get up there anymore. Weird slime enemies. Should I go up there? I'll try, because the bed is like a trampoline, so it jumps me up. I can't shoot anymore now. But I will collect these, and I think here I can go to the left, I think, yeah. I forgot. Here I go this way. And I'm almost there. I think I will get the gun at the end of this little sequence of rooms. I will get the more powerful gun that will allow me to actually hit the final boss. That wasn't good. Okay. This item you can see there on my left, that is more health. So you see my energy is full now again. Here is the gun that I need to defeat the final boss. Now also my icon on the bottom has a gun in the holster. Okay, so now this is a fun thing which I don't quite understand yet in this game, because I can also use the red teleporter on the very left. So I will try to use that one now just to show you what happens. I have to be careful because I cannot have this broken blue one be touched. So that one needs to be adjusted to point, I think. I wanted to point. Oh, I'm gonna do something else. I will use this one to, because the red ones do not get destroyed after using them once. So I can use this one. And then I can use that one. No, wait, I want to use this one as a pass-through like that. I will make that one a pass-through as well. Now I have two pass-throughs. I will make this a pass-through. Okay, now the laser gun will go to the red teleporter. So I don't understand what the red teleporter does. It's very strange. When I get into it, when I use it, it transforms me into an egg. I have no clue what this does. I think it's a homage to the game, to the Dizzy series of games, similar series of games back in the day that were called Treasure Island Dizzy, Fantastic World Dizzy, and so on, where your character was an egg. So I think this is a little, making a little fun of the Dizzy games, maybe. Because it doesn't do anything for me. I can still shoot, it's weird, but yeah, I'm just an egg now. Instead of a ghost. So now I want this to go to the yellow. Okay, and this will then transport me to the final boss. Here we go. And here is the final boss of the game. It's really hard the way he shoots to avoid the shots. I died here a bunch of times until I realized that all I have to do is always stay behind him and only hit him from behind. Then he becomes super easy. You see, I'm always staying behind him, so the shots cannot kill me because I'm always just behind him. And you see how he moves his eyes. That tells me that my gun now is actually hitting him. If I would have gone here with my normal regular gun, I couldn't have hit him, and that's it. I finished Titanic Blinky. Stop press. With the destruction of the transformation device by Agent Blinky, the world can breathe again. The skill of the Super Spectre has stopped the evil machinations of Arthur Hackensack. However, what has become of this master criminal? Is he still free to wreak havoc and despair? Does he have other plans for world domination? Only time and Blinky 3 will tell. The game is finished. Once you know what to do, it's very fast, but figuring it all out took a while, like two evenings for me. Okay, I hope you had some fun watching me play through this game. It's not the best Amiga game, but it's a fun little action-adventure. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like these videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!